welcome to another Mind Right Monday tip of the week. This week we're talking about revving up your resolutions. Did you know that statistically 93% of every New Year's resolution that is set fails within the first 30 days? Ugh, I know I'm guilty and I'm sure you are as well. So this week we wanted to talk about, okay, it's a new year, let's figure out how to really rev up those resolutions so you can actually have success with them this year. So later on in this video, I'm going to tell you my AAA threat to be able to have success with your New Year's resolutions. But before we get there, let's talk about 3 of the main reasons why New Year's resolutions typically fail. One of the biggest reasons is because they're not specific enough. Typically we say, oh, I'm going to lose weight this year. All right, well, how much weight are you going to lose? And how much time are you going to give yourself to accomplish this goal? And are you also educated around what is a healthy amount of weight to lose in a reasonable amount of time? So when we talk about getting specific, you really need to get down to really what it is that you hope to accomplish and get real with what is actually feasible. So if you're not familiar, say for example, you want to quit smoking. If you're not familiar with maybe how long that would take or like what are some steps, that's the perfect opportunity to log online and Google. Get on there and figure out what it is, educate yourself. That was typically on how long it takes, what products are available, what are some of the consequences on those products, what are some of the benefits of those products, and try to find solutions for you before you get started. So same thing is with weight loss, right? If you are like saying, okay, this year I want to lose weight. Well, don't even just go beyond just thinking about how much weight you want to lose. I want you to start thinking about this year, okay, what would be a sustainable plan to lose the weight and keep it off? Maybe you've noticed this by now, but diets don't work. They are temporary. So we need to start considering maybe lifestyle solutions. If you don't know what those are, get online. We have great information even on our website with a class that we call FitQ, which is fitness intelligence and emotional intelligence. So there's a lot of different products that are out there that are going to teach you how to be sustainable so you stop that ebb and flow with your weight. So when you're getting specific, go beyond what you know and get educated on what's real and begin to really write out in detail what would be a realistic goal that you can have success with. Losing 15 pounds in 1 week, that's not realistic. In fact, most people on average lose about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds a week, and that actually is really good. Now, if you have a lot of weight to lose, you're going to see bigger results in the beginning and then taper down slower as you get closer and closer to your goal. But if you don't know that, Google it. All right, so that's the first one, is to get very specific about what these goals are. Well, the second main reason why a lot of our New Year's resolutions fail is because we don't have a big enough why. So the why that is behind these resolutions has to be big, and it has to be coming from a place of empowerment. If you're doing something like quitting smoking or losing weight because you feel you have to, or you need to, or you must, well, there's no positive energy behind any of those statements. It feels like, oh my gosh, somebody's got my arm behind my back, I have to do these things, right? That's a disempowering why behind a goal. So of course you're probably not gonna have as much success with that. So get in touch with a why that really inspires and uplifts. Why would you want to lose weight? Because you feel better. You maybe live longer. Maybe you are going to be able to play with your kids more. So there's a lot of positive reasons, and you want to get in touch with ones that really resonate to you that can motivate you beyond that first 30 days. The third reason is that you might be over-optimistic. Now, take this coming from a perpetual eternal optimist, right? I love looking at the bright side. However, you have to be able to look at the fact that there is going to be hurdles. You need to not just go into this like, nope, I'm only going to have success, only success, only success. You need to explore what potential pitfalls or failures are you going to face in the front of this. If you're like me, your schedule is busy and it ebbs and flows. Some mornings, I gotta be at work at 8. Other mornings, I don't have to be there till 10. And every day it changes. So with a schedule that's not consistent, or I get sick, or I have to go help with my niece or nephew, because of that inconsistency, I have to really be able to find a way to be flexible and prepare for that. So you want to look at your New Year's resolutions and say, okay, what are some potential fears or some limiting beliefs or some potential hurdles that could come up and block me from having success? So when you explore both the positive side of this and really exploring the other side of those potential pitfalls, you are going to be able to plan and prepare for them so you can have more success. Okay, those were the 3 reasons that'll block you. Are you ready for my AAA threat that's going to guarantee success? Okay, 3 A's: affirmation, accountability, and action. These 3 things guarantee success. Here's why. Number 1, affirmation. This is now where it's like what your thoughts are, what your speech is, what you talk about, where you put your visionary or your creative imagination in the thoughts. That all is going to lead you into a direction. It's going to either lead you towards success or failure. And like I said, one of the biggest pitfalls is getting connected with that why, and also making sure that your language is really empowering versus disempowering. That's so true with the affirmations. If you say, I have to do this, it's not going to feel good and it's going to feel like a drag. If you say, going to the gym sucks, or if you say quitting smoking is hard, right? If you continue to say that and affirm that, that is going to continue to perpetuate what you focus on and what you experience. So your affirmations really need to be empowering. I choose to do this. I want to do this. This is fun. Even if you don't really think it, begin to make sure that your affirmations are in alignment with your overall success and not with your failure. All right, so the second one, accountability. So this is a huge one, dude. You gotta find an accountability buddy, someone that you trust, that you can say, hey, this is my goal this year. I've really struggled with this in the past. Can you help hold me accountable? Can I check in with you once a week? Now, if you set that up, you need to be the responsible one to check in with them versus expecting them to check in with you. So, or find a gym buddy or find someone else who has the same goal. There's a lot of different online communities and forums and blogs and social media groups that you can connect with to find a community that is going to help align you with that success. All right, so the third one is action. Yes, I know that one seems like duh, right? But it is so powerful when you really embrace that action is a choice. It is a choice that you have to make and you have to take to have success. And that even means taking action even when you don't want to, or through the fear, or through the limitations. So you have to combine these 3 together, action with the accountability and with the affirmation. So all 3 in alignment, pushing you towards the goal that you want to have. So hopefully this has helped you really rev up your revolution so this year you can finally have success. So if you guys have tips on how you've overcame some of those resolution blues or those resolution pitfalls, we want to hear about them. Comment below. Everyone loves hearing everyone else's tips and tools, and we'd love to hear yours. And don't forget, if you have a personal development question that you want to hear answered on one of these videos, email us at getinspired@bonniekelly.me. Every week we do a video just for you, and we love, love, love hearing your questions and comments.